Hey everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Julianne and I'm so happy that you're here. Today we are going to be doing some pre-vacation cleaning and packing. So if you guys have some cleaning you need to get done, let's go ahead and get it done together. Or if you want to just hang out and listen to me talk and clean for a little bit, go ahead and grab some coffee and let's hang out. Alright, so first we're going to start out in Owen's room, which his room wasn't too bad. He's actually been keeping up with his room, keeping it clean. I'm actually so proud of him. He's been doing an awesome job. So I'm going to go ahead and start on some of this laundry that I have to get done. I am just going to sort it first and then I'm going to fold it. I just like to sort my laundry. If you guys have been here for a long time, you guys know that I'm always sorting things. I don't know why I do it. It just feels like it makes it go faster. Let me know in the comments what you guys are up to today. When this video goes live, we are actually going to be on our way to Disneyland and I am so excited, guys. If y'all have been here for any time at all, you guys know that we are a Disney loving family. We used to live in California for many years and we absolutely loved going to Disneyland, and I just cannot wait to walk down Main Street, y'all, and just feel the magic. I was never like a Disney adult until I had my children, and I just think there's something so special about seeing the magic through your children's eyes. So here I'm using the Thieves Cleaner to clean Owen's furniture. I have gotten a few questions about this cleaner. I was gifted this cleaner by a friend. I think that it does a really good job. I feel like it is just like any other all-purpose cleaner, and I think it gets the job done, and it does smell pretty good. I personally like the way that it smells. I feel like it's a very like natural kind of earthy smell.
Nothing more to say, let's just waste away. One more time is all we need. A bitter truth to face, not that innocent. We know what we did.
Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish up Owen's bed, and then I'm quickly going to vacuum, and then we will be done in here. There just wasn't too much to do in his room today.
I'm laying down to compile it. Oh no.
Alright, so now we are going to go ahead into Victoria's room, which isn't terrible either, but we definitely have some work that we need to get done in here.
'Cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in the sideline where you wanted me.
Let me know in the comments, do you guys like cleaning videos with lots of talking, a little bit of talking, upbeat music, or relaxing music?
But I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky. Oh no. Like I'm sudden but I'm steady.
And when you guys are watching cleaning videos, are you looking for like deep cleaning motivation, daily cleaning motivation, maybe a mix of both? Are you looking for some laundry motivation? Let me know down in the comments, because sometimes I feel like my videos are just very repetitive and I just would love to know what you guys are looking for.
Knowing it's a risk 'cause you're using it. You got all your
so now I'm gonna go ahead and fold some of Victoria's laundry too.
I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. You're gone now, will you call me back?
Right, so now I'm quickly going to go ahead and vacuum Tori's room, and then we will be done in here. And I have to tell you all that Camila has been sitting in here with me while I have been doing this voiceover, and I'm so surprised that she's been so quiet.
All the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me once you travel the world.
Alright, so now that we are finished with Victoria's room, we're gonna go ahead and move out to the living room.
Be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination.
So if you guys have been here for a while, I used to keep this little mini train all put together for Camila, but I took it down one day and I've had such a time trying to get it put back together and get the pieces put back in the right way. I don't know, I'm gonna have to YouTube it and see if there is something that will tell me how to put it back together, but I hate not having like a playroom or like a toy room and just having it sitting out all the time in my like living area. But I feel like that was probably the best idea, to just keep it up, because now she's getting a little bit older and she does want to ride on it often, and like I said, I've had such trouble trying to get it put back together. But now we're going to go ahead and move on to the dishes. I'm just going to go ahead and start out by putting the clean dishes away.
I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're gone now, or you're coming back. You know that, you know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination.
Alright, so now that I am almost finished with the dishes, I wanted to show you guys this little clip of Owen. We were watching one of our favorite Disneyland YouTubers. They're called Magic Journeys, I think is their channel name, but we absolutely love watching them, and Owen was getting ready for Disneyland, but now we're gonna go ahead and clean out the sink.
What we want to do, what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you
So I did actually film this video a few days before we left on vacation. So I have a ton of fruit that I had to use up before we left. One of our friends, she was actually going on vacation and she had a ton of fruit that she was taking with her on vacation, and she actually left it in her kitchen. So I went ahead and went and picked it up. That's why we have so many bananas.
All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again.
Here I am using the Method Granite Cleaner to clean my countertops.
Kissing under street lights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you.
Now I'm going to go ahead and quickly wipe down my fridge. It did have some just gross areas on it that I wanted to get wiped down. Here I'm using the Weiman stainless steel cleaner. A few videos back I was actually asking you guys about what type of stainless steel cleaner that you guys use, and I had a few suggestions that I want to try out once we get back from vacation.
How you make me feel, I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you, I wanna be with you, I wanna be
Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and get this kitchen table picked up. I love buying my kids Play-Doh because it keeps them so busy for such a long time, but I always instantly regret it once I go to picking it up because it is just such a mess. But like I said, it's totally worth it because they really do play with it for hours on end, and it will usually last me a few days before it gets hard and just gross. And I wanted to show you guys what Owen had made. He made all these little people and he made some animals too.
never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again.
So here I am just using a microfiber cloth towel with some dish soap to clean off all the Play-Doh. Now I'm going to go ahead and quickly vacuum. here, I'm just going to go ahead and sweep up that Play-Doh. Alright, so now it is the next day. I'm gonna go ahead and make this bed. I actually washed my bed sheets last night and it was super late by the time that they finished, so that is why we were going into the next day. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and vacuum. I'm not going to do too much in here because when we do get back from vacation, I plan on doing a really good deep clean in here. And plus I didn't have a lot of time today, so I'm just going to vacuum and then we will start packing.
Johnny self in the smoke, babe. You came to this place to hide away for a while, but we both know that when it gets late, one call away and then you are spending the night. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind.
So before I get started packing, I did want to show you guys these super cute outfits that I picked up from Camila Ray's Boutique. I purchased these with my own money. This is not sponsored or anything, but I just wanted to share them with you guys because I do love to support small businesses, especially when it comes to Disney outfits. This one is actually for Camila's second birthday, which is coming up super fast, but they seriously have some of the best customer service, and these outfits are so greatly made. They're just perfect and I love them so much. So if you guys want to check them out, I will have all her info in the description box below. I am just, you know, trying to help support a small business and give her some business because her stuff is just seriously so amazing, guys. I do have a coupon code for you. She was very happy to give me one. It's just Julianne and it'll save you guys 10%. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and start packing. I'm going to start with our Disneyland stuff first. I'm going to be putting them in these plastic bags for the kids. It's just going to make it easier for me to be able to pull out their outfits, and I'm not going to really have to do any work at all. And I'm going to put like our Disneyland stuff into like a separate compartment in the suitcase. That way I don't even have to think about what we're going to be doing those few days that we're going to be at Disneyland, because we are also going to head down to San Diego to visit some family while we're there.
It's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over yet. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over. It's not over. But you see my face on all the strangers' doors. Are you sure that it's over? It's not over. When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over.
Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and start folding and packing our stuff for San Diego. I am trying to keep it pretty minimal with the things that I'm taking. We're only going to be there for about 3 or 4 days. So I just don't want to be taking a ton of stuff and have a huge mess when we get back like the last time.
'Cause we don't talk that much yet. We don't share a lot, even though there's nothing in it after lately. Maybe we'll get there. I know you
So while I'm packing, I figured I would just talk to you guys for a few minutes. Today was just a really rough mom day, and I figured that a lot of you guys can relate to this. I actually have 3 kids. If you're new here, I have an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, and Camila is just about ready to be 2, and we are definitely entering the terrible 2s. I don't know if she just hasn't been feeling well this week, or maybe she's getting some teeth. I really think that she might be getting some teeth, but my oldest daughter, she does cheerleading and gymnastics, and today we had cheerleading, and the practices are an hour and a half long. And I took Owen and Camila with me, which Owen does really good there. I never have any issues with him. But today Camila was just not feeling it, and we had a complete and total meltdown, and it'll definitely be one of those tantrums that I probably will never ever forget. It's like, you know, one of them, like the pulling the hair, scratching and biting and kicking and screaming with just a lobby full of people. And y'all, it was just one of those times where, oh man, I just felt so embarrassed, and I felt like I was just being so judged, y'all. And I had to go outside, and I mean, it went on for such a long time. I honestly couldn't believe that she could just keep going. I thought that she would calm down, but I had to send Owen in to like grab my bag so I could go to the car. And oh man, y'all, if there was just one time where I really just wanted to like, oh, just be invisible, I don't know, y'all. And I know that this is just so common, and it's just been such a long time since I had a public outburst, you know. And man, it just in such a tiny spot and where people know you, I feel like that just kind of even makes it worse. Alright, so I am happy to say that I fit almost everything in this suitcase for our family of 5, but that is pretty much it for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more cleaning videos. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!